Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is December 8, 2021. Let's look at beaten down growth stocks with the rock solid fundamentals. So with that, let's do a quick market update. Look at the beaten down stocks. Look at Dow, Nasdaq, S&P 500, Russell 1000 and 2000 stocks here. And we look at stocks below 200-day moving average and improving. These are good turnaround candidates. Good to catch them when they're slowly improving. And then we look at stocks with a high short ratio, so you can play some short squeeze game and go from there. And let's also look at stocks doing better than industry. So with that, let's jump in. And as you can see here, today we had a great run in Nasdaq, up 100 points here. But as Dow Jones and S&P 500 look to be a little bit tired here. They're up a little bit, but not too much. And we have more advancing stocks than declining. That's the good news. And yesterday there were even more advanced stocks here, around 80% or so. So Uipath stock drops here. It's a great software play. They want to automate all these mundane day in and day out jobs here. It's a great stock, but it falls down here. Kathy Wood holds a lot of this Uipath stock. I think it could be good to slowly buy some Uipath here. And we got Restoration Hardware, or RH as we call it now. The stock rallies. This is a great furniture and home decor type play here, and they raised the outlook. And Gamestop stock falls here. It's a famous meme stock, as you know. It could be okay to slowly buy. Gamestop has a peculiar pattern. They drop after the earnings and then they go back up slowly. So it could be okay to slowly buy some GameStop after this fall here. And we got McKesson's here. They jump after the profit outlook raised. And we got here Stitch Fix stock sinks on lower than expected forecast. It could be okay to slowly buy some Stitch Fix here and go from there. So with that, there is also news about Fed might raise the interest rate. So we got to watch that carefully. When they raised back in 2018, stock market collapsed. So we'll watch this carefully. If it is just 25 basis points and they keep it at that, it could be okay. We'll see how it goes. So with that, let's jump in and do a quick market update from Thinkorswim platform. As you see here, we got S&P 500 futures little bit up here, just 5 points here. This can change overnight. And we have Nasdaq here, same story, up a little bit, not too much, 23 points here. And we got Dow Jones Industrial Average, it's also up to 40 points. And we got Russell 2000 just up a little bit, just 1.80. These can change overnight, but right now it looks like we might have a small bounce tomorrow. With that, let's look at the bond market and see what's going on in the bond market. All right, so as you can scan through here, bonds are, they fell off today, but now in the futures market, they're a little bit down. And if you look at the interest rate, look, interest rates are nicely going higher. This can cause some trouble in the stock market. We'll see how it goes. That's why stocks are thinking where to go. And then you got oil here. Oil is telling us parties on, folks are driving, nobody's staying home. That's why oil is going up here. We'll see how it goes. And we got gold here. Gold is down, as you can see here. Down 2.30. There are some great stocks in the gold patch here. We could buy them slowly. So with that, what we'll do now is to look at few stocks here and see what's going on in the stock market. So we'll start with the a small subset here, big cap names. We got Apple. Apple is going up and away. At this point, it's good to wait a little bit, let it come down, and then we can buy this great stock here. RSI 76 means wait and watch. Don't buy right now. Apple also always pulls back nicely at times. Then we'll jump in. And we got Microsoft here. Microsoft is also strong, as you can see here. RSI is 55. Stock is jumping nicely. It's above its 100-day moving average as well as 50-day moving average. Pretty strong at these levels here. And then you got Amazon.com here. It's it's in a buy territory at this time. I think you could buy this stock. Given RSI is 52, you could still buy some stock. but if it falls down further, it's a great buy. And you got Meta or Facebook here. Facebook is a good buy here. RSI is 50, middle of the road. You could buy here or you could wait for a pullback. Facebook always gives you little pullbacks here and there, and you can buy it at the time. And we look at few more stocks here. All right, so we look at Google or Alphabet, up nicely, up $18 today. It's a $1 trillion market cap stock, up nicely. At this time, I would wait and watch here and buy on a downtick. And we got Netflix here. Netflix is a little weak, as you can see here. RSI is 43. It's a great buy at these levels here. Look, on the balance, volume is trying to go higher. That's a good sign. And then we got Nvidia. Nvidia RSI is 57. I would wait for this to cool off a little bit. Super hot right now. Let's wait for it to cool off. On the other hand, AMD you can buy at these levels. Stock has fallen off a little bit. RSI is 51, so you could still buy some AMD here. Great stock under the legendary leadership of Lisa Su. And let's look at few more here. All right. Now we got great medical healthcare stocks here. We got J&J, RSI 57. Wait and watch. Let it cool down a little bit. AbbVie is super hot, red hot right now. Let's wait for this to come back. On the other hand, Lilly is a good buy here. RSI 36 indicates Lilly is sold off here. It's a great buy. It's a good to buy some Lilly and hold it for a while. And you've got Pfizer here. Pfizer is also good buy. RSI 51 here. Stock is dropping off a little bit. It's trying to bounce off of its 50-day moving average. Look nice on the balance volume here, trying to rise. So I would buy some Pfizer at these levels and go from there. All right, so we got a few more life sciences and medical device type stocks here. Look, Thermo Fisher, super hot here. Let's wait for it to cool off. And Abbott Labs, it's also super hot. There's a small pullback today. We'll see how it goes. If it comes down, we can buy. Abbott, it gives you nice buying opportunities. And it's right now, it's trying to come down. We'll wait for it to cool off a little bit. Danaher, super hot. Let's wait. And look, Medtronics is a great buy here. RSI is 43. This stock comes up and down nicely. At this time, it's a great buy. Look, on the balance volume, it's trying to go higher here. At this time, it's a good buy. You could buy some Medtronic and sock it away. And if you look at the RSI here, IV percentile, pretty low. For you call option buyers, you could buy some long-term call option in Medtronics, and you don't need to pay too much because the IV percentile is low. And my favorite way is to buy call option delta 70 or so, maybe 3 months out, so that way you have some time on your side. And let's go here and look at few more. All right, now we got home decor type companies here and retailers. We got Home Depot and Lowe's, super hot. Let's wait here. TJX is coming up nicely. I would not touch it here. Look, nice parabolic move here. Let's wait for it to cool off. On the other hand, Nike is okay to buy still. RSI is 52 here. Probably it's a good buy out of this list here. And we look at a few more. Okay, we got few more retailers here. We got Walmart. Walmart is a great buy at these levels. Look nice, uh, up, down. Right now it's down. It can nicely go up here during the holiday season. I think it's a great buy. I would be buyer of Walmart at these levels here. And Procter Gamble, Costco, PepsiCo, all expensive right now. I'll wait for them to cool off. Look nice upswing here, nice RSI levels. I would wait for them to cool off a little bit. And Costco could be okay to slowly buy given RSI is 54, but others are a little bit too expensive for me at these levels here. Let's go and look at a few more here. All right, so now we are looking at financials here. Financial will get benefit if the interest rate situation improves. Look, JP Morgan is sold off here, low RSI 44. It's a great buy here. RSI, on the balance volume has come down here, trying to stabilize. And Bank of America is also a great stock here. Look, RSI is 44, tells the stock is oversold here. You could buy this great stock here. Look, on the balance volume is positive. Compared to JP Morgan here, Bank of America is a better buy here. It's got about same RSI as you can see here. But look, on the balance volume is racing here. That tells you there are more buyers than sellers in Bank of America. And you got Wells Fargo here, again a good buy here. RSI is 49. Look, on the balance volume is pretty steady here. You could buy some Wells Fargo also here. And Citigroup is completely sold off here. It's a long-term play. Look, stock has fallen off here. On the balance volume is also down here, maybe trying to stabilize here. It's a good long-term play. And we look at a few more fintech type names here. As you can see here, we got Visa RSI is 52. You could slowly buy some Visa. Look, nice upswing in the on the balance volume. Tells you there are more buyers than sellers. MasterCard, same pattern here. As you can see here, RSI shot up to 52 here. Stock is trying to make a higher move here. Probably it's good to wait for a little bit pullback and then pull the trigger on this one. On the other hand, both PayPal as well as Square are great buying opportunities here. You could buy some of these stocks here and hold it for a while. All right, now we are turning our attention to EV, electric vehicle play here. Tesla RSI 50, great buy at these levels. NIO is completely sold off, trying to make its move higher now. Good to catch them as they're turning around here. Great buy. And Lucid right now RSI is 49. It's a good buy here. They came down pretty nicely. At this time, it's a buy. And Fisker is a good buy here. RSI is 49. Trying to turn around here. It's a good buy here. And let's look at a few more here. We are into fintech again. Stoneco, after dropping big time, trying to show slow progress here. As you can see here, same story with PaySafe. I think at this time, if anybody is trying to pull the plug and buy these companies here, it's good to buy. Now they're slowly turning around. Looks like the falling knife is done here. Now it's trying to make its way higher. And same story with Pags and Encino. Both are trying to make its way higher. It's good to catch them at these levels here. And if you have not bought it, it could be a good time for you to buy some, all these fintech names here, given they are stabilizing and going higher. All right, now let's look at some of these high, tech cloud stocks here. We got DocuSign here. Look, nice upswing, 15 points higher. I think DocuSign is a great buy at these levels. If it pulls back a little bit, go ahead and buy some DocuSign here. It's a good one. And Tulio is also trying to turn around. Great company here. You could buy this stock, very low RSI. Tells the stock is sold off here. And CRM, Mark Benioff's company, Salesforce.com. Great company. This stock has a history of coming down at times after the earnings. Look, earnings came down, went up, earnings drop, went up. It's a great buy at these levels. It's trying to make its way higher, as you can see here. And Snowflake is a great stock here. It came down nicely. Now it's trying to make its way higher. If stock pulls back a little bit, I would buy Snowflake and sock it away. Look nice on the balance volume in both Snowflake as well as CRM and even other two. It's on the balance volume is bouncing off. That tells you there are more buyers than sellers. All right, now we are looking at a few more hot shot stocks here. We got Asana, one of my favorite stock here. Stock is trying to go higher today nicely. I think at this time you could buy some. It's a great point to buy some Asana here. This stock is clearly going to make its way higher and bounce back nicely. Same story. Pinterest is a great stock here. Look on the balance volumes rising. Both Pinterest as well as Asana here. Good to catch them at this level and buy some. And we got Palantir Technologies. Look, it's also turning around here. Good one to buy this one also. Along with Twitter, a great buy here. On the balance volume after dropping off, it's stabilizing, trying to go higher. All right, now let's look at some more here. As you can see here, we got crypto cohort here. All these crypto names are great one to buy here. Marathon Digital, look, RSI is 44, stock is sold off, trying to make its way higher. RIOT blockchain, again a great stock here. Stock is sold off as you can see here. Even today it's a little bit down. Good to buy at these levels here. BT, one of my favorite. Look, stock is sold off. On the balance volume is rising and nicely high. Tells you more buyers than sellers. And same story, Coinbase is a great stock here. You could buy at these levels. It will also turn around nicely. All sold off stocks here. All right, now we are looking at a few more cyber security names here. All these names are good here. I think especially first two here, CrowdStrike as well as Cloudflare here, both came down nicely. Great time to buy these quality stocks here. And Fortinet, this one will not go too much down. This is already making its way high. It's a great one to buy at these levels. You will not get too many opportunities to buy Fortinet. I would be a buyer here. And then you got Octa here. Octa, look, after this huge big drop here, it's going up nicely. That's why stocks like Octa and even all these hot shot internet names, it's good to catch them when they're down and buy some. You could even buy call options in this, maybe a call spread because these are expensive, and play it that way. And we got few more here. We got Alibaba, as you can see here, Chinese Amazon.com. Nice stock here. It's also trying to make its way higher. Probably, I think it's a good one to buy also here. It's one of the stable Chinese names. I would say stronger Chinese names here. And we got JD, again, Chinese name here. This is also a good one. I think it's also trying to go higher. And we got Pindia. This one is it's not finding the bottom. Looks like it's been going down. If we see some uptick here, we would buy, but right now it would be in a holding pattern here. And Netty is a great stock here. I would be slowly jumping in and buying some. This will do nice. And we look at some more here. All right, so now we are looking at some of these hot shot names here. We got GameStop. After today's earnings announcement, stock fell off here. Right now it's at 173. It could be a good one to slowly buy. Look, it's got a history. Earnings stock went higher. Earnings stock fell off. Earnings stock fell off. Earnings stock kind of traded sideways. So this is a good one to buy after the earnings. I think it's a good one. It will go higher. And we got Uipath, one of my favorite stock. Kathy Wood buys this, has a lot of Uipath stock. As you see here, stock fell off here, trying to make its way higher. Look, on the balance volume is going higher. That tells you there are more buyers here than seller. Smart money is flowing into the stock here. And then you got Stitch Fix. This came down nicely after the earnings. Right now it's $19. Great stock to buy at these levels. This can also cause some short squeeze as you go forward. Then you got Confluent, one of my favorite stock here. Stock is down here, and you could buy some here. Chart is ugly, and go from there. All right, let's look at one or two more here. We already looked at this. All right. So now we got. I think we also looked at this. Looked at this. We are good here. So what we'll do is we'll jump into the stocks and ETFs and go from there. Start with the ETFs here. All right. So let's see what ETFs are telling us from a trend perspective, and then we'll jump into stock market. All right. So what we'll do here is We'll quickly go all the way up here and do a auto filter and look at category 1. Categories 1 is all about big ETFs here, indices as you can see here. We'll also sort this. Um, let's quickly do a sort based on the volume. We want highest volume on the top. There we go. So we got S&P 500 up nicely, 71 million shares traded. Look, today it's not too much higher, a little bit higher. Transports are down. Typically, the Dow Jones, this IYT transportation ETF is a leading indicator. If this stays flat, that means watch out a little bit because this is a leading indicator, as the old adage says. As transports go, so does the major indices. So we got to watch out this little bit. If this is positive, no big deal. It's a little bit negative, so we should watch out. And then we look at our category 2, which is financials, and see what's going on here. So as we look to the financials here, we got TLT here, bonds are lower here. That tells you interest rates are higher. That's why you'll see here HYG, that's higher because bond is lower. And as you look through here, HYG also a little bit lower, not too much. And as you look through here, we got crypto trying to gain some strength here after dropping big time. And we got XLF dropping off here. Utilities are also dropping off a little bit. And as you scan through here, nothing major here. We got UUP, US dollars is down a little bit. That could be a good sign here. And Australian dollar, and and we got here currency, which is euro here. Euro is also a little bit strong. As you can see here, US dollars is pretty strong. If you look at 1 year 5% and 5 years 2%, 10 years 20%. And look here, Chinese yuan. Chinese yuan is much stronger here. They're up 24% in 10 years, 25% in 5 years, and in 1 year they're about same as US dollars. In a nutshell, the Chinese currency is gaining a lot of momentum and strength here. We got to watch out a little bit and see what's going on there. And with that, now let's look at major trends and see what we see here. As you look through here, let's also sort this by volume on the top. There we go. We got a lot of interest in Bitcoin here, Ethereum actually, crypto. Nice volume as you can see here, and it's up a little bit. I think at these levels it could be okay to buy some Bitcoin stocks like Marathon, BTBT, and Riot Blockchain, and so on and so forth. Human genomics, after being in the dump for a long time, it's improving here. I think it's good to buy some human genomic stocks here and go from there. It's all completely sold off at these levels here. Bitcoin is also improving as you can see here. It's good to buy some crypto. And as you can scan through here, semiconductor is a little bit down compared to all the other names here. It could be good to buy some semiconductor names, but still it's hot from a RSI perspective. Probably we have to be selective here. With that, now let's jump into stock market and look at some quality stocks here. Now, as you look through here, stock market, let's look at quick auto filter. We want volume greater than 1 million. And let's sort this by 1 day drop. I think we already have 1 day drop. Stocks with a huge 1 day drop, as you can see here. Let's go after quality. Let's say we want positive gross margin. We can get rid of some low hanging fruits here. We want low debt, and we can also say we want positive sales. So we kind of got rid of a lot of these stocks which are not fundamentally sound. Now we are getting fundamentally sound companies, nice sales growth, nice gross margin, and also low debt, as you can see here. Low, let's also say low RSI. So we look at the stocks which are sold off here. Now we are getting good stocks which are sold off in 1 day, as you can see here, and good names here. We got Stitch Fix here. It's dropping off nicely. 1 day 23% drop. It could be okay to buy some Stitch Fix at this level. Look, short ratio is high. It can create some short squeeze. And we got a few more as you can see here. Clean Spark, a good one here. Gamestop, you could start buying at these levels here. Lululemon, a great name here. I'm sure they will do very nicely. And we got a few more as you can scan through here. And some of these are Chinese names as you can see here. Dakyo is a Chinese based solar company. And we got a few more Chinese names in the list here. We could also say we want stocks with the price greater than $10 here, so that we can get rid of some low price stocks. We'll cover them separately, so you can take a look at those. So look here, we got some great names. You could look at these names here, buy them slowly, and keep watching insider buying. Right, blockchain, nice institutional buying, that could be a good sign here. And we got a few more stocks with nice institution buying. You could buy them along with the institutions. Keep watching for the volume here. Stitch Fix, even though they dropped a lot here, look, there is a nice volume here. It could be okay to buy some Stitch Fix after this huge big drop here. And there are Thor Industries, looks like they also have a nice volume. This one you got to be a little bit careful. They're already up nicely, as you can see here, up not nicely, 8%. This is it can tend to be a little bit cyclical at times. You got to watch this. Best time to buy Thor is after the quarterly earnings. Typically, many times stock drops. That's a good time to buy. And then you got a few more as you can scan through here. All great stocks. You could pick up some stocks. Even Riot Blockchain works for me. It's a great one to buy at these levels. Walmart is a good stock to buy here, given the stock is dropped off big time. CRM, Mark Benioff's company, great one to buy here. And we got a few more as you can see here. Unity Software is a great company here. You could buy some Unity Software and go from there. And we got a few more names. Activision Blizzard, a good one here, trying to turn around after the huge drop. And we got a few more. So what we'll do now is we'll go after high short ratio stocks here and see if we can do some short squeeze game. So with that, let's auto filter here and let's look at high short ratio names here. And let's say we want positive gross margin, and we can also say we want low RSI stocks needs to be sold off here. And now we're getting nice list here. We'll sort this list by high short ratio on the top here. All right, so short ratio on top. All right, there we go. So now we are getting higher short ratio on the top here. Look, we got tattooed chef here. Stock is turning around. That tells you it's already squeezing the short slowly. We'll see how it goes. Volume is a little bit lighter. I would have liked volume to be higher on when the stock is making higher, but we'll wait and watch here. If the volume is higher, no big deal. You could just jump in and buy. Right now, volume is about 75% below the current volume. And then you got Blink Charging, nice stock here. It's also trying to squeeze the shorts as you can see here, and the volume is also tad lower than normal. And we got few more with high short ratio. Keep quickly walk through this and go from there. And what we'll do now is we'll go after the quality here. We'll say we want positive sales growth. We can eliminate some more negative sales growth candidates here. These are the great ones to buy. Look, we got stocks like BT here, Tiger, which is trying to make a move as you can see here. And we got a few more here. iRobot is a great company. A lot of people will buy Roomba for their holiday season. This stock can go higher. And we got a few more like Dumb Tech, which is one of my favorite stock here. And we got a few more like Shift4. It's a great stock here trying to go higher as you can see here. And few more as you can scan through. All great stocks, rock solid sales growth and gross margin. You could buy this. And I would probably go up to 10% here. After 10%, I think it's not a good way to play short squeeze game. And I think probably we should stop around 10% and go from there. There you go. So what we'll do now is, I think many of you want to, look at rock solid companies. Before we go into rock solid companies, First, let's look at what's going on in Dow Jones and Nasdaq, and see if we can play that some good beaten down stocks in those areas. First, let's go to Dow Jones here, and let's say we want positive gross margin, and we want positive sales, and we want low RSI, and now we're getting some great beaten down stocks as you can see here. Nice stocks, Honeywell, Walmart, Verizon for you who want to get some nice dividends. 3M, a great stock. All these stocks here, just a handful of them. Nice sales growth here. Nice sales as you can see here. Nice quarterly sales growth. Nice gross margin. And as you can see, your stocks are fallen off here. It's good to buy some of those. And even though they got some high debt ratio in stocks like Honeywell and Verizon, 3M, these are all rock solid stocks. You could buy these at this drop here. And typically, these bigger companies, they may not have nice sales growth here. If I take sales growth off here, you'll see a few more companies that you might like. But let's see here. Let's say all. Okay, I think this is a short list here. You could look at these names here and buy them, given their nice stocks and low RSI. Tells you these stocks are sold off here. Look, salesforce.com is good if you want to sell some put option beneath the stock price. You'll get a nice nice premium. So with that, next we look at Nasdaq 100 here and look at some great names here. We'll apply same thing here, low RSI, and we'll say positive gross margin here. And we're getting nice list here as you can see, all great stocks here. We'll also say because it's Nasdaq, we'll say we want positive sales growth. We'll even narrow it down, and we'll say we want low debt. We'll eliminate some of these high debt candidates here. Now we are getting a smaller list out of 100 Nasdaq stocks. Now we are getting the quality stocks here. Look, all these will work here. Nice sales growth and nice gross margin, low debt, and stocks are sold off as you can see here. Low RSI levels here. So I would be a buyer of these names here and go from there. Look, we got great stocks like Lulu here, KDP, ASML, one of my favorite. EA is a great stock here. Activision Blizzard, good one here. Adobe is a great stock to buy at these levels here. They came down because of DocuSign. I think it's a good time to buy some. And I love stocks like Tesla, Skyworks. You could buy these, at this down tick here and accumulate them. And next we'll look at S&P 500 and sort these 500 stocks and get best out of it and go from there. Let's say S&P 500, same criteria, positive gross margin, low debt, and we'll say low RSI here. And we'll also say, oh, we already sorted this pretty nicely as you can see here. I did not apply positive sales yet, but we still got a nice list here. We'll say positive sales, probably it will eliminate stocks like Raytheon here, which I love, and I also like Biogen, but let's be tough on it. Let's say we want positive sales growth and go from there. Look, we got here nice set of stocks here. Out of 500 stocks in S&P 500, we got the best stocks which are beaten down at these levels with the low RSI and low debt, means these are rock solid companies. And as you can scan through here, nice sales growth, nice gross margin. These are the best of best. You could buy some of these stocks and sock it away. And next, what we'll do is we'll look at Russell 1000 stocks. We'll apply the same criteria and go from there. So we'll go here, do an auto filter, and we'll say Russell 1000 and low debt, positive gross margin, positive sales, and low RSI. There you go. Out of 1,000 stocks here, now we filtered down pretty nicely as you can see here. So we got list, not a huge list here. We can even whittle this down by saying we want positive net margin here. Now we are even getting rock solid companies. Let's go here and say greater than zero. There you go. Now we got even shorter list here, And as you can scan through, you got a nice list here. You could buy some of these names here. Look, I love Lulu. We talked about it. Steel Dynamics is a great one to buy at these levels here. Walmart beaten down nicely, good one to buy here. Westrock also works here. And we got great stocks like CRM, which is Salesforce.com. KDP is a good one. And as you scan through here, you got great stocks. Metronics beaten down big time here. Electronics Arts is also a good one. Video gaming play. I love Global Payment Networks. It's also a good one here, and so on and so forth. I think we are almost middle of the road here. We got a few more to go. All these stocks will work. I love Viva Systems. This is a great stock, and we got a few more as you can scan through here. So all these stocks will work here. We got beaten down names like XLX, one of my favorite, and as you can scan through, we got a few more names. So what we'll do now is we kind of went through this. Now let's sort Russell 2000, 2000 stocks. Let's get the best out of this 2000 stocks here. We'll apply same filter here, low RSI, um, auto filter, Russell 2000. Okay, looks like my Russell 2000 macro is goner. Let's open it again. So we'll do it the hard way. We'll go here and go and say Russell 2000. All right, so now we got Russell 2000 here, and now we can say low RSI. And here, let's say volume greater than 1 mil, so it's sorted down pretty nicely. And then we can say positive sales, positive gross margin, low debt. And for this one, we can eliminate some low price stocks. Let's say price greater than $10 here. We'll get nice list here. This is a very short list out of 2,000 stocks here. We get the best of the best here. Beaten down stocks with a nice sales growth, nice gross margin, and low debt as you can see here. And low RSI tells you stocks are beaten down here. I would be a buyer of these stocks here, given they got great potential to go higher. And now what we'll do is we'll look at the beaten down stocks, stocks that are beaten down and below 200-day moving average. Let's quickly go here and say we want stocks below 200-day moving average, and we want in that we want stocks that are trying to go higher above 10-day moving average by about 5% or so. So that way we want to catch them early. There we go. And let's also say we want volume greater than 1 million shares traded. So these are liquid stocks here. And let's say we want low RSI, and we want um, positive gross margin, positive sales, and we also want low debt. There you go. I think we got our candidates here out of whole bunch of stocks here. We are looking at the stocks that are below 200-day moving average and trying to take on its 10-day moving average. Look, in 1 day, 5 day, 10 day, they're showing some progress even though they're down big. These are the great ones to buy at these levels here. If you don't like this lower price stocks, you can filter them out here and say price greater than $10. Now you get your list here, all great companies here. You could look at some of these names and see if it works for you and buy them in this downturn here. And keep watching. In some stocks we got nice volume, more than double the normal volume. It's the DCI Donaldson here, and we got a few more as you can scan through here. So all great ones. I like stocks like Pinterest here, Twilio works, Exact Science, Take Two is a great one here, XLX is a good one, Disney Recovery Play. You could look at these names here and go from there. And next, one last thing we'll do, we'll look at um, the stocks with rock solid fundamentals. So we have filter on here. We'll say volume greater than 1 million shares traded, and we will look at great stocks. ALTZ, Altman Z, tells you financial stability of the company. We want all the companies with nice financial stability with the Altman Z ratio more than 1.8. So it will eliminate a lot of these not so strong fundamental stocks here. Now let's go after Piotrowski F score. This will tell you fundamentally good companies which are improving. So we'll click on this here. Now we're getting better candidates. As you can see here, now we're getting nice candidates. And now we will say we want low RSI and we want positive sales growth. We want positive gross margin and we want low debt. Now we sorted out entire stock market here and got the best of the best. And now, one thing I always like to do, I like to look at stocks which are doing better than their respective industry. So what we'll do is we'll go here. I got a filter here that tells you, growth, is greater than the industry growth here. If I click on this, I'll get nice growth stocks which are fundamentally sound, evidenced by Altman Z score and Piotrowski F score. Nice sales growth, nice gross margin. So out of the entire stock market here, we got a short list. These are fundamentally good companies here, nice growth companies, and nice fundamentals, growing better than the industry. You could take a look at these names here and buy them slowly and sock them away. As you can see here, very 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 short list here. We got great names like Okta, which is one of my favorite. SE is also one of my favorite here. We got Tesla, and even Bitforms, a low price stock here. You could still buy that one here and go from there. So what we'll do in now is we'll look at just the low price stocks. So I know many of you like to buy fundamentally sound low price stocks. Let's look at just that list here for a change. I'll just say here stocks that are volume greater than 1 million shares, and let's say price less than $15, so that you get these low price stocks here. And we'll apply similar criteria. We'll say low RSI, and we want positive sales growth, positive gross margin, and we want even low debt candidates. Now we are getting a shorter list, as you can see here. And out of this list here, we can also say I want nice fundamentals. I will say Altman Z score, good one here, and Piotrowski F score, a good one. So now we are sorting down these small cap names, low price stocks. Out of all the low price stocks, these are the quality ones here. And we could also say we want these low price stocks which are growing better than the industry here. We can click on this list, growth 1 to 5 here. Now we are looks like we got too much shortlist here. Let's remove the growth index filter here, so we can get a little bit bigger list here. So let's remove this growth filter here, and I think now we get good quality names. All right, looks like it did not like our filter. Let's try to do this one last time and go from there. So let's auto filter and volume greater than 1 million here, and let's say low price stock less than $15, and we want low RSI, low positive sales, positive gross margin, low debt. All right, so now what we'll do is we'll say we want nice fundamentals, Altman Z score and Piotrowski F score. We'll stay at here. I think this is a good list to go with here. Look, all great stocks here, nice sales growth, nice gross margin, very low price for you who want to look at low price stocks which are still growing. I think this could be a nice short list here. We just have not too many shares stocks here, just a very short list. You could take a look at these names here and buy them into this downturn here. Look, we got great stocks like Nano Dimension 3D printing play here. Copin, it's trying to come higher as we speak. Clean Spark, again a great one here. Finvolution trying to turn it around, as you can see here. All these names will work here. You could buy some of these names and sock them away. So with that, what we'll do is we'll end here. Thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe. Thank you.